Your whole body is shaking, that's for sure. It's chaos, it's a fight, full on. But for me, the feeling is more when I then touch the normal asphalt afterwards and you suddenly don't have this bumpy feeling anymore in your leg. This is when I realize, like, oh my God, this has been so rough and tough to get over there. This is when you really notice the difference even more, I think.
To the river here, then we go at the start line, we go here out till here at this point, and then we go over the bridge here, yeah? And then we have a look the entry of Ronde when you do the first time passage, the finish. Have it on the Wahoo, everybody, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? If something heading, say stop. Sometimes Sebastian will to stop, maybe we want to change the wheels, yeah? If everybody ready, then we can go. Yeah.
The first time that I did a really good result was last year. You go through the race again and you think like, oh, did I now make a mistake anywhere? Where did I actually lose this race? We've been chasing on a flat to get back to the group that was sprinting for the second place. And we got there. I did a little mistake. Somebody was attacking and I got nervous, so I followed. But you should never be the first to follow. I think that's why I didn't have the power anymore for the final sprint. Things like this, you go through over and over again and you don't want to make the same mistakes next time. But then also I go back to all the positive things from this race and the feelings I have riding up the Oude Quademont, where all those people are cheering for you and you're actually so focused on the race, but anyway in the background you hear all those voices and you're passing them, but they are screaming for you. It's really a movie that's running by, and yeah, that's something I have definitely after the race. I always used to do a recon ride of the race, and I'm gonna do it this year as well. It's more a preparation for the whole Spring Classic season.
Yep, 1, 2, 1, 2, everybody can hear me. Welcome to the Recon, Flanders 2019.
I think it's key in this race to always think ahead and what's coming next, and to be always one step ahead. To know the race, to know the corners, to know exactly where we turn into the cobblestone section or which climb's gonna be next.
This is a race circuit here, only we come from the other side. With wind here, can be open.
I'd like to try different tire pressures, for example, or wheels, whatever we have available and what we could probably change, and try to find the best possible for this race. I'm not an expert, but for sure the Wolfpack tires, they give us opportunity to choose, and in a recon ride I think we stop from time to time and maybe pump a bit more, pump a bit less, and try the different things so that we know exactly what to do for the race day. I think we're about halfway of our recon. Still some climbs to do. Yeah, I felt really well, so I felt good on the tires. We changed a bit the tire pressure. I went for a bit less to feel it on the neck cobblestone section. I'm gonna try the normal Orca now, changing from a Orca Aero bike. The guy from Orbea, he told me that I might want to try and see if the bike feels a bit different on the cobbles or a bit more comfortable. So I'm gonna try this now and find out what I like better. Flanders is definitely a race that you have to know the course super well. Yeah, that I've done a good result last year, it gives me, of course, lots of motivation. I think that the characteristic of this race is that it can be won on every part of the course, but there's not a particular point where you can win this race, but where you can definitely lose this race. You can't do it alone. The better you work together, the better you function, and the more determined the group is to make it happen, yeah, the better the outcome. Often we race for Kirsten if it comes to a sprint. I really love to help her in the lead out and work for her, and I think that it's a give and take. I've seen her working so hard for others as well. And whatever is the decision and who we're going to race for, everybody's going to give her best, and that's what matters. In the last kilometers, I can't wait for the finish to arrive. Usually it was always a big fight because we've been working so hard to come back. So the last 15K, they are just full on. Yeah, all you have left, all that's left in your body, you have to throw it out and yeah, till finish.
My name is Wolfgang Ahrens. I started my own business with Wolfpack last year in January, and we directly come together with Team WNT. Yeah, I like to make tires for the riders and for normal riders, for all riders.
We changed a couple of times the tires, and I just told him about the different widths of the tires, that actually I like better the width of one tire, and the other tire is much more comfortable to ride on, so it feels softer and easier to go over the cobbles.
For me it's very important because in this area you can feel very well how good is the comfort from the tire. As one of what I think many times, comfort is also very important, that you have also grip and also that the tire is very fast. Minimum is the same, that the tire has good comfort, because and when you have the street is not so good, also with long distance, your body can relax that much more and you need not so many energy that you can have then in the finish.
Yeah, now I have to make a decision for my choice of my tires and the pressure and everything, but it was good to feel everything today, and yeah, now it's up to me, I guess. I mean, yes, in the end you could say it's just a race like any race, and like any other race on the calendar, but it's not, because of all the things that are happening around. Like this, the city is living this Ronde van Vlaanderen.